That's us live.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi
Hello.
guys.
Good evening. And welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, San Francisco by Night. I'm your host and storyteller, Gordon McGee, and this is our cast of vampires. Starting from my right, Piper, would you like to introduce your character?
Yes, I am James, also known as Piper, and my character's name is James Stewart, who is a street musician toreador.
Very nice. And Rachel, would you like to introduce your character?
Yes, my character is called Dr. Annabelle Bishop, and she is of Clan Malkavian. And that's all you get to know.
Sally, would you like to give us an introduction?
Sally, you're mute.
Damn it. Hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do that every time. Hello, I'm Sally, and I'm going to be playing Calliope, who is of Clan Hecata.
Clan
Did you say it?
Hecata.
Hecata.
Like, Kata.
Hecata. Yes. And we shall enjoy the character development together.
We shall certainly indeed. Next up, Fluffgar. Would you like to introduce us to your character?
Yes, my character is Ava Swillen, who is a barista in a bookshop and is perfectly normal and nothing's going on at all.
And what clan does Ava belong to?
Well, if she had the clan, it would be Tremere. So
And finally, Lazy Egypt. Would you like to introduce yourself to us?
I will be playing Dr. Simon Hill. I am a new lecturer to what is the University of San Francisco or Colleges America?
Well, funnily enough, it's called the University of San Francisco.
Yes.
San Francisco.
So
yeah.
yes, he has been recently brought in, so he's new to the city, but not new to other things. He is a Clan Tremere.
Clan Tremere. Okay. So, Vampire the Masquerade is quite often a dark game with mature themes, and with this in mind, viewer discretion is advised. Safety tools will be used. The players have informed me of their lines and veils, and as all situations can never be accounted for, I ask that players request the game be paused if anything comes up that makes them feel uncomfortable. So, with that, let us move on to some background information. In late 2018, the Prince of San Francisco, Vannevar Thomas, moved his entire court south to claim Praxis over Los Angeles. Vannevar hasn't been seen since the Kindred of LA declared the re-establishment of the Anarch Free States, and he was denounced by the Camarilla, who believe he has met the final death. After Vannevar left San Francisco, a brief but bloody turf war broke out between the city's anarchs, the various Camarilla factions vying for Praxis, the Quajian, and even a few Sabbat-Cell that were still in the city. However, in the battle for control of the city, there can be only one winner, and the kindred who now holds Praxis over San Francisco is the Ventrue known as Julian Luna, who through clever scheming and deal brokering gained the backing of the Toreador and Nosferatu clans. Prince Luna's reign has been for the most part peaceful, but it has also exacerbated many of the problems with San Francisco. Because San Francisco is a city of duality. It is a city where East meets West, where wealthy tech moguls drive expensive cars down streets lined with tents inhabited by the homeless, where the living rub shoulders with the dead, anarchs walk the same streets as Camarilla, and for tonight's story, where 1 year meets the next. Our coterie serves as probationary members of the Camarilla within San Francisco, as lackeys and gophers to the Sheriff of San Francisco, Mary Alice Horn, a kindred of Clan La Sombra. Now, during the daylight hours, the people of San Francisco bustle about. They eat breakfast, go to work, take walks in the parks all around the city, or just spend the day trying to get by. Our player characters, however, do none of this, because they are dead. As the sun lowers in the sky, their lifeless bodies begin to stir, and they awaken for another night in their long unlives. It is this point I will ask all of you to make your rouse checks for awakening for the night.
9.
Just got a subscriber.
Thank you
We just
very
got a
much.
subscriber. Oh, cool.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you very much, Gleipnir Badger.
Very kind of you.
Thank you.
Oh god,
Yeah,
how do I do this?
succeeded.
I got a 9 success.
I got a 8.
I got 0
What
successes.
what do I roll?
Oh no!
You got a
Dr.
5.
Hill
though.
gets hungrier.
Nom nom nom
Just
nom nom.
woken up hangry.
Yes.
He's a hungry vampire.
That's just real life. That's not part of the story.
How do I do this?
On your character
Uh,
sheet, there'll be a button that says rouse check. If you just click that.
It's underneath hunger.
Oh, there it is, of course. Sorry.
Oh, you wanted me to do it on there and not on my dice roller thing?
You can do it on your dice roll thing as well.
Okay.
Just
Got
as
one
long as you're rolling a
success.
dice to get it through. Did you pass or fail, Sally?
I passed. I got a 9. And it was a success.
Fantastic. So, yeah. Some of you are fine. Some of you are hungry. And you have each of you, worked under the supervision of Sheriff Horn for some time. And while you have been aware of each other, this is the first time she's called you all to her downtown office at the same time. Sheriff Horn's office is richly decorated, though it's a little too dark to properly appreciate the decoration. Portraits of Sheriff Horn from various decades hang on the walls, showing the sheriff dressed in fashions dating back at least a century. She is an attractive blonde woman with blue eyes. She tends to dress in dark colours. Curiously, however, none of these pictures are photographs, not even the ones that look the most recent.
Are they
So
oil paintings?
they are paintings, yes.
Oh.
Whether the oil is questionable.
It's all different colours of blood, isn't it? Let's just lick the painting.
Let me test.
Oh, wait, it's Marmite.
Oh.
So, while you're
Love it.
waiting for Sheriff Horn to arrive, what are you all doing? So
I'm gonna be sat in the corner like a sulky teenager. Gonna be sat in the corner.
I'm going. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I'm going to be, Dr. Annabelle's just going to be sitting like straight up, perfect posture, just sitting, waiting.
I'm just sort of leaning against something, a wall or a pillar or whatever's available. And I've got that book that I'm like thumbing through.
I always have my instrument with me, wouldn't I?
You
Yeah,
can have
oh.
your instrument with you if you wish.
Okay, so I'm just sitting with the instrument on my.
Sally.
I thought you were going to say you were going to be sitting playing the Hurdy-Gurdy.
I'm not playing it. I'm just sitting thinking away, just making sure all the strings are fine and my the cotton on the harp is all nice and all neat, well tidied. Maintaining the instrument. Give it a nice rub down.
Okay. If you would like to describe your characters to each other.
I am not a tall man, not a short man, just the sort of average guy. He's a little slender, a wee bit thinner than usual. He's getting on in age. He's not quite got grey hair, but most of it is starting to turn. He's basically wearing lecturer's outfit with leather elbows, and he's just kind of glancing around the room, kind of like trying to eye up everybody that's here, see who's potentially worth keeping around.
Who's next? Right, I'll go.
Calliope. Oh,
Oh, you go. No, you go first.
we're all being too polite tonight.
Yeah.
Calliope is a 15-year-old girl. She's going to be wearing like gothic emo outfits with the big Doc Martin boots and long black straight hair, and basically is just a typical 15-year-old girl who just hates the world. And it literally vibes from her.
You could feel the hate.
I can just feel teenage angst spreading around the room.
Exactly.
Is that one of your disciplines? Just teenage angst?
Yes.
That's a oh, what's the ability that Tremere get, the presence thing?
How many dots and presents do you have, Sally?
None.
Aw. Okay, so who's next?
I'll go next. Ava looks like sort of kind of a hipster who's going for a vaguely French revolutionary look.
Yep, that's definitely hipster.
Yep.
Mhm.
And also has a little berry.
French Revolution mixed with Saved by the Bell vibe.
Yeah, something like that.
My guy was sitting looking like something from the Golden Renaissance of Italy. Nice, fine, flamboyant coat, shirt, trousers, and a nice clean pair of boots.
Okay. Is that everyone? Have I missed anyone?
My character, she's wearing a leather jacket and just black jeans and some trainers. And if you look closely, you can see she has some tattoos. You can't really tell, and there's some on her hands and sort of one on her neck, but you're not too sure. She doesn't look anything like she was presenting herself to be.
Interesting. Okay.
Good evening.
Blonde hair.
I'm Dr. Hill. We may as well chat whilst waiting on for returning. I'm going to kind of like look straight at James Stewart, assuming that he is a far older vampire than he is. So he's just kind of like waiting on him, giving him some form of command or something.
I was going to look at him, just look at him expectantly and go, James, nice to meet you.
Kind of do a little bow.
I'm still tinkling away with him. He's got a wee sort of crack and you start hearing a little bit of tune coming out.
I just like
And just kind
look
of
up from
glances I glance over at Ava.
look up from a book like, no.
I like her.
No,
Uh,
you don't like that, no.
looks over. Looks over at Abigail.
Good evening.
I like her. Looks over at Philippi. Don't like her before she even says anything.
I'm literally gonna go, Calliope. Go back to staring at the floor.
Not my dad.
Teenagers.
Are you on the Tip Kitty Talks?
Oh
I
no.
believe it's called TikTok.
TikTok. Yes, many of my students partake of this. I know it's a common in thing, quite hip with the kids.
You try that Instagram thing. That's quite good.
Oh my god. Just shut up.
The Facebook, that's also good.
Oh god, you can tell you were born in the 1900s.
I like to use LinkedIn for my social media site of choice.
No, you
course.
were
Anybody
born in
heard
the
of
1800s.
MySpace?
Gone are the days of MySpace and people.
Oh,
I
it's
don't even know what you're
you.
going on about.
So
Made
it's
myself
at this
sad.
moment that the office doors open and Sheriff Horn strides in. In the distance, somewhere in the building, you can hear the sounds of merrymaking. No doubt the full-fledged members of the Camarilla enjoying the party for the new year that's being held. Sheriff Horn walks over to her desk, sits down. Well, glad you could all make it, she says with something of a hint of sarcasm.
I'm
We-
glad to be here.
So sorry we're late.
Whatever. We've got a situation, and since the usual people I would send to take care of it are busy enjoying themselves tonight, I'm going to leave this one for all of you to sort out. She reaches into a desk drawer and drops a manila envelope on the table.
I'll go pick it up.
Okay, are you opening the envelope?
Yes.
Okay. Inside the envelope is a series of transcripts of text messages, all of them threatening in one way or another. Several of them mention murderer, bloodsucker, those types of things. There's also a photograph of a rather attractive Latina woman. We don't know much about her, Sheriff Horn starts, but she came up on one of my hound's radar recently. She's been receiving these messages, these threatening messages, specifically several that lead us to believe she may be a potential masquerade breach or connected to someone who has broken the masquerade. She is currently holding a New Year's party tonight. The dress is there in the envelope as well. It's formal dress, so make sure you look the part.
I'll certainly do
Just
that.
kind of like nodding. Not
I
even
don't
saying
know
a
how
word.
Looking through my cupboard.
I already
Can I
looked
not
at
go
that.
like this?
It's okay. I can arrange for some clothing for you that's more suitable.
Yeah, I'm not wearing second-hand clothes.
Oh no, they'll be new.
Okay.
I'm just
I
trying to
never
avoid
wear the
going back
same
to a flat
outfit
for a change.
twice. What am I, a peasant?
Made of money. Jesus. We have a thing called washing machines nowadays, Grandpa.
What's a wash?
A machine that washes
you
things.
that's a very cruel way to speak about your cleaner.
I can feel the dust coming off you right now.
Jesus Christ.
I know you're a professor and everything, but
You got the leather patches on your elbows.
Yes, I do have
Yes.
those on.
Just gonna turn around to you and be like, oh, whatever, can we go?
Yes, let's get out of this place and get on with it.
I applaud your attempt to be youthful.
I
That would
believe
be
on bonding with my new team. It's an important task. It's best that you learn to speak their language.
What language would that be?
Oh, it's,
London
Grandpa-ish.
never been a strong suit of mine, but I can try.
yeah.
Sheriff Horn she looks up at you and she's like, "Are you people still here?"
Are you still
Eh.
here?
Well, does it look like we've gone?
I am gone. I am leaving.
I'm just gonna turn around and be
Yeah.
like, see ya.
I-
Sorry,
I'm
sorry. Did Annabelle just sass the sheriff?
Oh.
Oh, you're in trouble. Oh.
Excuse me while I take a note.
Shit!
She raises an
see that
eyebrow.
thing
Note
that
something
other
down.
game said.
Anytime it makes a note, it's a bad thing.
Continue.
3 strikes and you're out.
3 strikes, oh yeah, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I'm just going to put my bag in its bag and just wrap it on my back and start heading out. And I'll turn back and say, how are we getting there?
I will have a limousine sitting in, like, probably far back, because I'd imagine a lot of these guys have it, like, all parked out the front.
Very nice.
But
It's
it'll
got-
turn these.
I mean, it's a big high. It's one of the few high rises in San Francisco.
Yeah.
It's got valet parking.
It's got valet parking. Yeah, so I come out and I assume he brings out my car.
Yeah, I do the same. I wait for my car. Do I have a car?
Do you have a car?
Yes.
You don't
Just
have a
don't know
car.
what type of car it is.
I'm getting
I
the bus.
unchain my bicycle.
Has everyone got formal wear?
No. This is my formal wear.
Of course I
Okay,
do.
it's best that you come with me, and I'll get you a suitable outfit.
It's
No,
okay.
that's
You can come
I-
with me. Can't lie, P. Don't worry. Don't listen to this old man.
Is the long dresses
You
still
can
in?
wear what you would like. Don't worry. No, you're not supposed to get in the car with strange vampire men. You never know what could happen.
Yes, get in the car with strange vampire women. That is a far better decision.
Exactly.
There's nothing you can do to
and-
hurt me.
I'm
I'll
just
kinda, like,
hoping
looking
nobody
for it,
cares
babe.
I'll see that
Are
the
you
viewer.
are you all having this conversation out in the middle of the street?
That's what
I'm getting
I
into
think
my.
so, yeah.
No, apparently
I'm
telepathically.
going to pop it laughing and just start
I'm
saying,
sorry, I wasn't.
At
"This
least
is
that's
really
the DM.
They're having it in the car while I'm cycling.
Yeah,
If there's people,
You're shouting through the window. Oi, the vampires are here.
I wouldn't be saying this if there are people on the street, which I'm assuming there are. So I've not said anything about vampires.
Too late.
Oh.
Just turn around to you and go, come on then, Grandpa, let's go.
I'll
You need
kind of
your
like look over
medication.
it. I'll kind of like look over at James Stewart and be like, I suppose you will be needing an outfit as well.
What do you think? I just
Get
look
in.
fabulous.
I feel like you'd be dressed in steampunk attire.
Either, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go formal wear.
How big is this car? Can we all get in it?
Yeah.
Limousine, of course we
Fun.
can. With the bicycle too.
I'll put my folding bicycle, because I'm a hipster, remember, in the boot.
It's got
Yeah.
a bike rack, I'm sure. I'm sure it's got a bike rack on it.
Oh yeah, every limousine's got one of
It's one
those.
of these,
I see them all the time.
All-purpose limousines.
It is important to keep your
Does the
cardio
limousine
up.
have a pool? Does the limousine have a hot tub?
Not so much anymore.
It could have, but he clearly hasn't. He's went for leather upholstery and like wine glasses and
That it's
Um,
easy to wipe down.
there is a few books and that. No, it's not an easy way down. It's like basically like an older man.
I meant for blood. You went to the
Yeah.
wrong place.
Guys.
Over, weren't there, with the white down thing, yeah.
The seats are wrapped in cling film.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
So
Just whatever you do, don't shine it with a black light.
Oh.
oh no, I always shine this place with a black light before I get in. I make sure my cleaner has done his job
yeah.
properly.
The luminol.
Yeah.
Karen and I introduced you in a beverage, and he's kind of got like, it's not a fridge, it's just like a little hot box with packs of blood in it.
Yes,
No,
do you have
thank
something very sweet?
I
Is that
think it's
all or
pushing
A?
it. Is my resources enough to have picked specific type of blood for this?
I'll say that you can never account for all tastes. And
Yeah.
bad blood, it doesn't really hold the flavour.
I have my own type, but I'd imagine packed of blood, it's not the same as drinking it out of a person, so
No,
it's like, it's just
It's-
generic blood.
it doesn't hit the same way because they do things to blood when they bag it.
Yeah, so.
So you're all in Dr. Hill's limo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Apparently, we
Didn't trust him 5 minutes ago. Suddenly, everybody gets in his limo and takes his strange blood out.
I'm
of
in
his
me car.
bottles.
I never said I didn't
Rachel's in
trust
the
you. I
We're-
can't believe
we're,
you lot are all trusting this 15-year-old girl.
Where is the limousine heading? Where's your driver taking you?
He will take his 10 outfitters. Just one that is probably in the area we're in. A little more upper classy.
It's going to be difficult at this time of night.
It would be, but I
On
could.
New Year's Eve as well.
Oh, New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll say.
There's a really good thrift store down the street.
I could have believed that there would be ones open at night on other nights, but New Year's Eve, no. Yeah, he'll take us back to my home.
Wow, your grand mansion on the Presidio.
Mhm.
So would you like to describe your home as the limousine pulls up?
Yeah, it's in a very expensive area, but he's not went for anything too gaudy. It's very it looks almost like it was built a long time ago, but it's been upkept well. It blends in well with the surroundings, but it doesn't have any pools. It doesn't have fancy lights or anything like that. It seems to be very much like a 1920s type of mansion, without all the glam. And if you come inside, it's got your big hall and stairs. It's, in fact, do you know what it's like? Like the Resident Evil 1 mansion.
That's maybe a bit big for San Francisco.
Alright. That shows how little I know about San Francisco. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that big, I don't think.
Okay, it is designed to look that way, but it's much smaller.
Okay.
I should point out, in fact, I'm not going to tell you whether it's haunted or not.
That's a very good point.
Right, I get out the car and go,
Mhm.
well, this is fancy.
Of course. The first floor, you're welcome to travel around. No one may enter the second floor. But
Why was look on the second floor?
Why? What's there?
it's just my private quarters. I don't want you going up there. Would you like me to go into your rooms?
Don't care.
I have a library.
Yes, I do, but it's on my second floor.
No. Makes notes.
Not on the second floor.
However, if there is any reading material you would like, I could collect it whilst I go up there.
Nothing particular in mind.
So, you said that you've got an outfit for me. Where is it?
I'll go and collect it. It should be in the guest room. And I'll kind of like show her towards the guest room. And I don't want to choose the outfit that you would have, so you can decide what old-fashioned outfit you're going to have to wear to this.
Oh, no. I'll just choose the blackest of the black outfit that you have.
None of them are black.
It's definitely cuts above the neck. and is a long dress down to the ankles.
I'm going to modify it with any pins or anything I can see, like pull it up on one side so that my leg shows, and like try and hipster it up a bit.
Here, sweetie. Just tear it here. It's fine.
You certainly do manage to modify it.
Mhm. You'd think he would care that you're ripping up the clothes. He doesn't.
I don't think she'd care even if you did care. If I've got to be seen dead in this, you've got to accept it.
I will
I've
come
got
once
to be
I
dead.
am ready, and I'll kind of like go up to my second floor and lead them to it.
I'm just gonna be looking around to see what the first floor is like.
What is the
You're gonna
first floor?
die. Don't do that.
The first floor, you have the a hall when you enter. On the left
It's
is
the
a
ground
sort of
floor.
yeah. It's
Okay.
sort of like a dining area. It's clear that it has parties of sorts, but you can tell that these are parties for academics. Like this is like that kind of smoking chair. There is a bookshelf there with generic anatomy books and like biology, medicine, pharmaceuticals, these kind of
Loads
things.
of D&D
I'll go
paraphernalia all
through them.
around.
We'll walk into your
Academics.
your dining area and just have a look around and just sit there wonder what the acoustics are like as I bring out my hurdy-gurdy and start playing just to check out the acoustics and think to myself, this is quite a comfortable place. I'm liking this.
The acoustics in the dining room is actually good. You'll notice that he
Yeah.
does have like
Well,
this is his hipstery thing. He does have your player, like the what are they called? It's like, oh, this is bad. I'm going to get
Record
hatred by
players.
yes. I was going to say I'm going to get hated by everyone for forgetting that. He's got a record player in it, and you do notice there is actually human food inside the fridges and stuff like that.
That's
Oh
a
God,
very
you
good
entertain
question.
humans.
Is she home? Does she
Uh,
live with you?
yes.
Okay.
You have a lady friend? Ooh,
Excuse
do
me while I look
tell. You
Child?
dirty dog.
Maybe he has a child.
Um,
Do you have one of those?
Young girl dresses. That's what creeped me out when you said go and have a look at the clothes. I was like, what? Why
I
does
just
he
think
have young girls' clothes in his house?
maybe they're souvenirs from people he's killed.
Oh, that would be cool, actually.
That's a
It's a very
serial killer
vampire thing to
trait,
say.
isn't it?
So,
Yes.
what is everyone else doing while they're waiting for Dr. Hill to finish getting
I'm
changed?
gonna find one of those academical books and just sit and read it because I will actually understand that shit.
One of the books in the library on the second floor.
I'll
You
head
said there was
straight up
one
the stairs. I will
downstairs, didn't
totally
you?
I
head
do.
straight
I do
upstairs.
have it's in the kind of like area that I entertain. It's specifically student books. Like
Yeah, that's why I was going there.
what about music books?
I will
um,
respect the privacy.
it does seem to have one about the piano,
I'll go for the pianos.
but it is fresh. It has not been opened, but it has a coat of dust on the top.
Am I able to like look around and like like when you go into like a mansion or something, you always end up pulling something to see if there's a trapdoor. So that's
Things on the wall. No. This book. No.
I'm just
Yeah.
picturing you like
Suggesting
touching.
everything you can to see if there's a trapdoor.
Yeah.
Knock on
okay.
different parts of the walls.
Could you roll me wits plus investigation,
Okay.
please?
Have to do hunger dice.
Yes, include your hunger dice. You always include your hunger dice.
Okay. I got 2 successes. One was a 9,
Okay, 2
and
successes.
I rolled a 7 in my hunger dice.
So 3 successes.
Hmm.
Okay. You fiddle about with things. You tip books off bookshelves. You wiggle lighting fixtures. You're fairly confident there's no hidden switches.
Man, this house sucks. Can we go? This is so boring. I can't believe you. Oh, can we go? That would be my genuine reaction as well.
Yeah, this house is not cool.
Gonna shout up to him, come on, hurry up, I wanna go.
I apologise, I am just reshaving.
Does hair grow on vampires?
No.
You're frozen at the moment of death.
He's just pretending.
Yeah. It's his way of feeling human again.
Running a blunt razor over yourself.
Oh, ouch. It's one way to exfoliate.
So, to speed
Get the
things
dead
up,
skin
we'll
cells off.
Eventually I
say
come
that.
back down.
Eventually come back down,
I don't.
and let me take a note.
You're higher than the Empire State Building.
So I'm assuming you all make your way to the address
Yes.
for the
In
party.
the limo.
Oh, you're taking the limo.
I assume it wouldn't be within walking distance.
No.
So.
It's
This
a
has
few
got
miles.
secret tunnels to take, but we found out his house is pretty boring.
I was gonna say
You must at least have a cellar.
you did say it was formal wear, so I would assume that showing up in a limo would be. In fact, that is a good point. Well, we're in the limo. So, what is our plan of attack? How do you plan to go about that?
I'll hide in the shadows and listen.
Get in there, talk to folks, see what's going on.
Find out some gossip. And if not, corner.
Kind of turns around to James Stewart.
What you
Okay.
gonna do?
Okay.
Gonna play music, see if that will limber them up a bit.
I can say we're the band.
Might jump in and play with it, man. Play that number. There you go.
Perhaps you should leave your instrument here. It's formal place. This instrument is not been in use in higher society for a while.
That's what you know. I'll just leave it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I will leave it in your limo. It better be safe.
Okay, so it takes about 10 minutes for your limo to arrive at the address. The address is a student accommodation building on the corner of Howard and Spear within the city of San Francisco's financial district. And you can immediately hear a cacophony of distorted, buzzing music thumping from the building. The lights on the bottom floors of the 5-floor building are dark, while colored lights strobe in several of the top floor windows. But yeah, it's there's a party happening.
Oh god, it's a bloody preppy party. Oh, do
Wonderful.
we have to go in? Really?
I
Yeah,
am
it's
no
like-
All
fan.
you can really tell about the music at this moment is it's loud.
I have a feeling
Sounds
we
wonderful.
are not dressed for the occasion.
It's perfectly fine in what I was wearing.
Um,
Most likely, yes. This may be a bit not in tune with the occasion.
We're already dressed now, though, so let's make our way to the party. Philippi,
Can we go round the back at all?
yes, it may actually be wise for you to sneak in if you're trying to not be heard and hear things that people won't speak. However, I plan to talk to them in person.
Yes, I'm going to walk straight in through the front door.
Like you own the
Okay.
place.
Exactly.
As I said, the bottom floors of the building are pretty much in darkness. The elevators within the building are either broken or turned off, and there are signs taped to them that say "Take the stairs." The stairs are nearby, and they have pieces of paper with hand-drawn arrows pointing up. As you climb the stairs, the noise of the thumping beats gets louder and louder. You still can't pick out any distinct songs. It's just noise. As you get to the stairs that would lead you into the top floor, there are two large, muscular men wearing black shirts with stickers that say security on them. They're young. They look like students. They look like they probably live in this building. Everyone you can see, they're dressed pretty well. They're not like highfalutin fashion like Dr. Hill's put himself in, but you know they're dressed to impress.
Okay. So do we definitely know that this is this women's party?
This is the address that you were given.
Were you
Right,
given
what-
a name?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
No, you were just given a
No.
photograph.
Okay.
Does any of you
I
want
want-
to take it the lead with the security?
So I'm because they're young, I'm gonna go up to them and be like, hi, we're just looking for this lady. I can't think of her name. It's totally slipped my mind. Can you I can't be the only one that's rubbish with names, but I've got this photo of her. Can you tell me if she's like here or if this is her party? She gave me the invite and completely lost my mind.
Oh,
I showed them the picture.
what's your name?
My name, it's Callie.
Okay, and he pulls out a clipboard, and you can see.
I'm going to
it's-
glance at the clipboard when he does it.
I'm
Oh,
gonna do the same thing.
you're glancing at the clipboard. And what are you trying to?
Oh, I'm just trying to get a name that's not been picked.
That was my plans were. But
Let's call it wits plus
Mm.
awareness. It is going to be difficult to see. They are standing above you, and the clipboard is facing them.
And I knock it out his hand, like, oh no, I'm so sorry, like trip up the step or something and be like, oh my god, I'm so clumsy.
What's the difficulty rating for it? 3?
Just roll, and I'll tell you. Just roll. Tell me how many successes you got, and I will tell you. what
I got
it is.
2 successes.
Unfortunately, not good enough.
Oh.
You try to get a look, but like I said, the clipboard is facing away from you. They're standing at a higher elevation. You're really distracted by the loud music.
I'm just going to walk straight in. I'm just going to see if I
Yeah,
can walk
same.
in.
I'm going to stand there. I want to use.
I mean, these guys are
oh.
filling the stairwell,
Mhm.
like just on. They're that big.
Yeah, I'll just look at them and go, move.
Excuse me,
Oh,
I'm
are
late.
you calling upon the powers of your blood, Mary?
Yes.
going to just stand back.
And which discipline are you using, Mary?
The one that I will remember the name of in a moment.
One that allows you to tell people to do things.
Compel?
Compel.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Compel, yes. Compel will allow you to do that.
Okay.
Give me a second. So, sorry, I'm just I forgot to open up a cheat sheet I made with all your disciplines and stuff on it.
That's all right.
So, to use Compel,
Hmm.
it will. No, it's free to use.
Okay.
They are mortals. They are unprepared. So, what are you telling them to do?
I'm literally telling them to move, would like to get out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, they part like the Red Sea.
I just walk in then.
Yeah. I will walk
I've
in
got to learn how
last,
to do
and
that.
as I walk past when everybody else went in, I'll just kind of like wave over their faces and be like, "Just forget about this."
Getting right in early with the dominates.
It makes it cloud memory was what I was using.
Yep.
To be fair, the human version of Ava would have done that as well, but it might not have worked quite as well.
It might not have. Okay, you are in the party. You have gotten past the bouncers.
I want to stay within
Um,
the shadows.
It is very difficult to move about. Like this floor is packed with people. It is crowded. The music gets even louder. Most of the doors in the building are open. There's various songs and people traveling between the rooms. Almost everyone has some kind of drink. In one doorway, there's 3 people passionately making out with each other, and even under the din of the music, you can hear the unmistakable sound of loud sex coming from behind one closed door. At some point while you're moving through the crowd, someone kind of like stops James, and they shout over the din of the music. They shout, "Hey,
Hey,
you're that guy, aren't you? The guy that plays the hurdy-gurdy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the very same.
Aren't you dead?"
I'm dead awesome. That's what I am.
No, you like I saw it in the news and that. You're like, you got killed. Like, what the fuck, man? You're dead.
Tell me, how did I get killed?
It was like a
That'll be
car accident
interesting.
or something.
Oh, no. People are spreading rumors about me again. It's hilarious. As you can see, I walk, I'm here, I stand, and here I am.
Yeah, but it was in the news. You're dead.
I'm
Like this is insane. And like he starts like, guys, that's the hurdy-gurdy guy.
I'm going to raise awe and just go, yeah, you heard I'm dead, but I'm dead awesome.
So you're making yourself supernaturally appealing to everyone. You're attracting more attention to yourself.
Oh my god, I can't think of anything worse.
This was I kind of like look at the rest of the party. It's like, this is actually quite intelligent. He's distracting the crowd. We might be able to find our target far easier.
Yeah. Now he's getting it.
Yeah, just walk away.
So yeah,
Walk
like,
away. Bear.
I better-
there's a crowd gathering around you now, James, and they are like they're like,
Yeah.
no, but you died. It's in the news. And like they're pulling out their phones and they're pulling out the articles. And they're like, look, you died.
They saved the articles. They're that big a fan.
James, could you roll me wits plus awareness, please?
Okay. Wits plus awareness.
But whilst he's doing that, Dr. Hill is taking off his bow tie. It's important that we blend in. And Holmes are being short a little bit. Still
Bit of
stands out a mile. What was that? Twerking. Was that the thing that kids are doing nowadays?
I would pay to see
Neat.
this.
Stand up, Scott. Show us what you mean, 'cause I'm not quite sure.
I put down my book for once.
Unfortunately,
Trust me,
characters,
Doctor,
there's not
that's
even
not
enough
something you
space
wish to do.
twerk.
Oh no.
He thinks twerking is just like doing this.
Oh dear.
Yes, fantastic twerking skills.
The book comes back on.
So I'm just waiting on
I'm
James
just
rolling.
hold on.
So you need to pick aware. You need to click on awareness first, and then add wits to it because the character sheets.
Yeah, that's what I was going wrong. Right, where's my awareness?
It's under your skills.
Oh,
Yeah. See.
got you. Extra dice? None.
No, no extra dice.
Difficulty?
Just roll. Tell me how many successes you get.
Success is 2 of 2.
2 successes. Yeah, there's a crowd. There's a lot of people who are like they're crowding you. They're trying to like,
Yeah.
whoa man, you're dead. Like this is like a recurring theme. Like nobody can believe you didn't die because it's in the papers. It was
Didn't
all
I'm going to tell
yeah.
you, didn't they say Macaulay Culkin died? And
No,
while he was on stage, I'm sure they did. Look
no.
it up. They did say Macaulay Culkin died while he was on stage performing.
So what are the rest of you doing while James is being harassed by his adoring fans who can't believe he's not dead?
I am making
I'm
my
gonna
way
be
through the
dancing.
cloud looking for the girl. As I like try to look like I'm dancing whilst I'm clearly looking. I'm assuming to everyone else they think it's a. I'm
You
assuming
received several looks of disgust.
Aye.
Like
I'm assuming they think it's somebody's parent coming to try and find them.
the mood seems to be dying around you. Like everywhere you go, the mood just dies.
I want to try and weave through because I'm like super skinny, like ridiculously skinny.
Yeah.
I want to try and weave through the crowds to try and find this woman.
Okay. So could everyone apart from James, who is busy with his adoring fans, who is searching for the woman in the photograph, make me a, let's call it wits plus investigation.
Okay. Do we just press wits and then press investigation? How's that work?
On
No,
the sheet,
absolutely.
press investigation first, and then
Yeah,
wits.
I've
Okay.
just realised that.
Investigation. And oh yeah, I see. That makes sense.
I got no successes.
I got 1 of 2. It says.
What is it again? Investigation and wits, did you say?
Yes, yes.
I got 4 of 2 successes.
Yeah, that is a lot of dice.
That was good.
Yeah.
Aye.
And Sally,
Got 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. Fortunately, 2 successes is enough for everyone. So, Mary
We all
and
clock eyes on her at the same time.
Mary and Scott, unfortunately, you
I'm spotted it, yeah.
you don't. Yeah. Scott is you're too anti. You've got into your groove.
I'm starting to actually like this dance.
Just forgot what we're here for.
It's no Mozart, but I can dance to it.
Eventually, you do find her after spending some time searching the upper floor. You do eventually find yourselves in the busiest room with the loudest music and what could be the best drinks. Every
You didn't go
level
into the
sort
sex room.
Every level surface of the apartment has something on it: drinks, plates of food, people taking a seat. Many of the party goers are dancing as best as they can in the crowded space, including Dr. Simon Hill.
Is this the
Uh,
human party?
It is very much a human party.
Right.
But there
Several
is-
screens are
So there
all
are
tuned-
drinks everywhere, is what you're saying.
Food on plates? That sounds weird.
Several screens are all tuned into local television stations, with all the cameras pointing towards the bay in anticipation of the midnight fireworks display. And you do spot her. She looks very much like the picture you received, a Latina woman with dark makeup, black lipstick, and a black party dress covered in lace cobwebs. She's sitting on a kitchen counter, holding a glass of champagne in one hand and talking loudly with several other similarly monochromatic friends. She notices you as well, and as she sees you, you see her eyes go wide, she stiffens slightly, and she shouts over at you over the noise of the party. Who invited you?
Who are you talking to, Gordon?
All of us.
Yeah, the people who have seen her.
Yeah. So
So Sally and
What?
Rachel. Like she's
Oh,
she's
me,
spotted,
right.
yeah, she's spotted both of you, and she's like, who invited you?
be able
Will
to
you
get closer.
I don't think so.
You can't tell me you've forgotten already.
Honey, I think I would remember. Who the fuck are you?
I'm offended you don't remember.
I'm offended you've crashed my party.
Does it look like I've crashed it?
Yes.
Try and diffuse it. I'm going to jump in and be like, oh, but this party's amazing. And your dress,
up
oh my God, can I have your dress, please? Because it's absolutely beautiful.
This is
And
my
you-
sister.
Could you roll me? Let's call it. Oh God. Let's call it manipulation plus persuasion, please, Sally.
Yes. Manipulation and persuasion. I've successes.
5 successes.
Yeah.
Shit, nice one.
That's a lot of successes. Yeah,
You did better than that one I just did.
she just immediately stops and she's like, "Oh, yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah, thanks. Still, like, what are you doing here? Like, who are you?"
I go, oh, my name's Callie. I heard all about your party and I just couldn't at all not come because it's just amazing. So what's your name again?
Oh, yeah, I'm Isabella. You know, you'd know
Isabella.
that.
Oh, beautiful
You would know
name.
that if you'd been invited.
Well, okay, I wasn't invited. I gate crashed and I'm so sorry. But I mean, look at this party. Isn't it just so amazing? Thank you. I really hope you let us stay, please, because it's so cool.
Okay. What are you doing here? And she kind of waves her hand and like dismissively, and the hangers on that were sitting around her, they kind of disappear.
Okay.
So, okay, yeah.
Well, we came for you, of course.
Yeah. Who are you? Who sent you?
Okay, lay my cards on the table. Sheriff Horn sent us.
Callie, really?
What? She seems like a nice girl. What trouble you got in?
She stiffens even more.
See, I told you.
You're
Nobody wants to know the police want interesting information on them.
you're with sorry, you're with the cam?
She
Look
is.
at-
I'm not. No, yes, yes, we are. Yes.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to leave. Yeah. Sorry. No, I'm not talking to you guys.
We can help you.
Well,
What's happened? You've seen the text messages.
there's no need to be scared.
So, would either of you like to make a it's called charisma plus persuasion.
Sure. Wait, let's see my charisma first.
Yeah, right. Got quite good charisma.
Charisma. Oh, my charisma's not terrible.
It's
It's not
it's
the
always
worst.
a good thing. It's not
You want to
terrible.
do it?
Yeah, it's not terrible.
You roll it right.
Hey. I'm doing kinda good with my rolls tonight.
Any good? Oh, I like that.
And Sally, how many successes did you get?
I wasn't sure if we were both doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're both,
yeah.
You're both doing it.
Okay.
Just the two of us.
I only got 2 successes.
She is not willing to talk. She has clammed right up. In fact, she's
Oh, we've lost somebody.
waving her hand to call people over.
I'm going to write my phone number down on a bit of paper that I've got in my little clutch bag thing, and say, "Look, if you need me, this is my number. Come on, let's go." And leave.
I'd like to point out I became
Like we
Sally
said,
once
no
again.
need to be scared.
Sorry, Scott, what was that?
I became Sally once again.
All right. Okay.
It's just because I'm awesome. I'm Rachel. Hello.
Everyone's moved about on the screen. Oh dear.
So
So
James
what is
turned
that?
his camera off.
My name is Fluffgar.
That's an awesome name.
I know, right?
What is everyone doing right now?
Looking at other
You have
people's
been-
names.
I
Um,
haven't realised what's happening.
You have been.
I'm
asked to do
following
what?
after Calliope, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
since these are a bunch of young ones, would any of my students be here?
This is a very good question.
Oh no.
Yeah, they are students. And somebody turned. Yeah, eventually, someone like in the crowd just looks at you like, Professor Hill, what are you doing here? Come on, you know you can't be in the student accommodation.
He just continues to dance and goes up, and it's like, well, you haven't handed in your report yet, so I thought I'd come and check.
What report? Come on, man. You know there's no report due.
Christmas.
If you wanted an invite, you could have just asked.
It's I'm looking for a friend. You know, it's like he kind of like pulls out the Ritalin pack in it and puts it in. It's like sometimes I need help.
Yeah, I think yeah. So what do you need help with?
I'm going to mesmerize them.
Oh, you're using mesmerism.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will need a rouse check.
Okay. This could go really badly, but I failed my rouse check.
You grow hungrier. The beast
Oh, God.
stirs in your chest, scratching,
Children.
whispering, whispering in
Oh.
the back of your mind. He can help you. You know what you want. Just no one will notice. Crowded. Just drink. You know you want to.
I'll kind of like throw him over like one of the Ritalin tablets. And I'll just say take that.
Is that what you're using?
Um,
Your command you're giving them?
and then I'm going to go over and feed. But I've got to try and like make sure no one sees me. But I've got to guess that's very difficult here.
It's probably easier than you think.
Aye.
Very.
No one's paying attention to the old man.
But you're wanting to take the drugs first.
I want him to take the drugs first.
Okay, so yeah, he takes the drugs. He takes about 6 or 7 pills. Washes them down with the beer that's in his hand. And then you feed. How much are you taking?
I'll take it. I think it's 2 dots. Doesn't it harm them, doesn't it?
Yes, 2 dots, the maximum you can drink without harming.
Yeah, just 2 dots.
Yeah, so you sink your teeth in, the warm liquid spills over onto your tongue. This feels good. This he's enjoying himself. He's having a good time. He's very happy. But you take your fill, you finish up, you lick the wound closed, and remove 2 points of hunger.
You're a junkie, Scott.
You don't know that. Yeah, so
Something I never thought I'd ask.
yeah, as soon as I'm done, it's just like you never saw me. And
He's kind of looking at you like, yeah. I think you need to sit down. I don't
Yeah.
feel so good.
it's probably a smart idea.
Yeah.
Remember, get that report in for next Monday.
Yeah.
There is no report for Monday. It's just-
There's always a report.
Aye.
There's always reporting.
So,
Would we
yeah,
have seen any of that?
probably not.
Okay.
It is, the party is very crowded.
And these are all distracted.
There's barely enough room to move.
So I guess me and Rachel will be getting the doctor first and going, we need to leave, like now. Kind of
Yeah,
shake
she's
our
not
hand.
happy.
You failed.
Yes. Got a name. My name's
No.
Isabella.
Yeah,
It's not a complete failure then.
this one's actually very good in situations that I mess up.
Does she notice me talking to them?
No.
Cool.
She's happy enough to have noticed them walk away. There's
Maybe
an even
you could
bigger
go and
crowd
talk to
around
her.
her at the moment.
I will kind of try and squeeze to James.
Trying to squeeze through this crowd of adoring fans, and they're like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, man. So yeah, Macaulay Culkin isn't dead, but you are."
Can you prove I'm dead?
Look, there's your death certificate.
Really? Someone's actually thrown up my death certificate. Oh,
And
that's so
someone else
class.
swipes through their phone. Yeah, there's your autopsy report. You're dead.
As soon as I hear all this, I pull out my
Oh, dude,
handkerchief.
what's the auto report? I take phone and say, oh, what does it say? What's the cause of death?
Died in car crash.
Car crash. Oh, is that the car crash where I saved that last?
No, that's the car crash where you died. You're dead, dude.
I'll kind of go over and be like, as in, oh, I'm a huge fan, and I'm gonna like bring out a handkerchief with a pen and hand it to you, and then I'm gonna like kind of put my arm around you, and I'm gonna be like, "We found her. You're gonna have to get close to her, get her talking." And
Yeah, I'm going to go, oh, nice to meet you. I sign a paper.
Mhm.
And then I sign a paper, and this paper says, point her out.
Mhm.
And then I get it back.
I'll kind of like as in point in the general direction that she was at, but
Uh,
like
no,
kind
this
of like
guy-
subtly, almost like I'm half drunk doing it, so then it doesn't. If people notice, it's not me going, "Her over there."
I sort of just switch around and use him to sort of distract everybody while I go around them.
I just
trying-
kind of do that dance around the fans.
I know.
What's Ava doing right now?
Sitting watching all of this, holding a beer, not drinking a beer, obviously, but holding the beer with like a few people sitting and making snarky
Yeah.
comments about what's going on, essentially, and then going, "Oh, all right, people, come on."
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. You've managed to get yourself some conversational people. They're having a good laugh with you, making fun of the crowd. Like, yeah, so bougie. Can't believe
You
you had
should
to
you should
dress
stop
like.
by the bookshop.
Yeah. Is whereabouts is it? Which bookshop is it?
Oh, it's I don't know where it is actually.
Make up a name.
Oh, if you go down Penfold and then turn left, you know that little street with the curved sign
Oh
on it.
yeah,
I was
the
waiting to
street
be in
with the
black
thing and
books.
place. Yeah.
If you go like halfway down there, it's
Okay.
you'll see it.
Yeah.
There's a
I
little
know what you're
cafe
talking about.
bit at the
Oh, right.
window.
That's a bookshop as well.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll need to check it out sometime. Definitely
Oh,
come
good.
round.
Nothing weird will happen there. Of
Absolutely nothing weird will happen there.
course not. Why would it?
Okay, so what is everyone doing right now?
I'm getting away and saying bye to these people I've met and just going up and joining up with the group again.
Okay, so
Hmm.
you're all regrouping.
Oh, except for James Stewart, who's going to.
I'm going to just one
I'm going to keep close to James Stewart, but no enough to kind of like look like we're together. I'm just kind of like still doing this dance through everything, thinking he looks cooler every time he does it.
Definitely not looking cooler every time.
Aye. It's aging, even though it was already aged.
Roll me, James. Could you roll me wits plus awareness, please?
Okay. So awareness again. And I select what's no extra dice. So one success out of two.
You rolled academics plus wits. Wits plus awareness.
Plus, damn it. That was
Easily done. Misclick.
no.
You can do it.
Two out of two. Two successes out of two.
Yeah. You're looking out where Dr. Hill pointed out she should be. You don't see her. Whether that's because she's moved or whether because it's too crowded for you to notice her.
Mm.
Who knows? But she is. You can't find her.
I'm just going to sort of slowly look around and come back to the doctor and just grab him round the arm so they're having a good time and say, what's slowly what's she wearing? Where is she now? She's not where she said she is.
She's wearing the black dress. She's over, and I'm going to look. Is she actually where I was looking?
Roll me wits plus awareness.
He's the invisible man.
As I'm doing this, I'm just thinking, I can't believe these people think I'm dead, and I'm just laughing.
You are dead.
mean, you are dead. People are also aware that you're dead.
Yes, the other way I'm dead, but I'm just
Two-
laughing.
You took
Two
that particular-
successes.
Yes.
Sorry, how many?
Two.
You don't see her either.
Hmm.
I have kept an eye on her whilst we was like moving away. You know,
In that case, could you also roll me wits plus awareness, please, Sally?
I think she's using my power.
okay. Damn it! I got 2 successes. I see nothing.
You were keeping an eye on her. You're not sure when, whether somebody moved in the way or whether you got distracted by Dr. Hill's dancing, but you lost sight of her.
Shit. Do you see where she went? What's Rachel's character's called again?
Do I see where she
Abigail.
went?
Yeah, did you see where she went?
Roll me wits plus awareness if you want to try and see where she went.
And someone's got to win
I
this.
was going
right?
to say, well, it depends how many successes you said.
Who's to say you haven't already won it?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like a win. Normally it's like, yeah.
She could be using a power, or we could be noticing that she has disappeared. Like she's like left the area.
Nope, that was horrific.
Nope, you're looking out.
Oh,
the window right
shit.
now. You're looking somewhere completely different.
Looking back at the door, like, no, I can't see her.
Is there like
Um,
an exit in that
gonna
direction that
use
she could have gone
Auspex.
through? Oh,
Oh, sorry.
that's all right. No,
No,
go
you
ahead.
go first. You.
I was just asking a question.
There only seems to be like the one entrance into the apartment. If she had left the apartment, she would have to have.
She's gone in
Got
the
by
sex
it.
room, hasn't she?
In fact, I can't use Auspex. I didn't take any of its powers.
But
You tried to use Auspex.
the party
Anyway.
is crowded enough that she could feasibly have slipped past you. Who knows?
Oh, can I use aspects of premonition? Or is that not something that?
You wish to get a glimpse of the future or what may
Like,
be hidden from
sort
sight?
of where she went or where she is?
Okay, you certainly can. It will require a rouse check.
Oh boy.
You can do it.
No,
Just
where
remembered
is
I have
that?
Auspex.
Okay.
I knew
no,
somebody
yeah.
would. We have 3 Tremiers. It's like.
Did I failed that, didn't I?
You got
Yeah, I
hungrier.
did.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, god damn it.
so
How
many
much
faces.
hungrier am I?
You're hungry. The dice roll automatically applies your hunger. So
Yeah, it does.
Hunger
I've just
Fury.
seen it.
yeah, there's a lot of delicious morsels around here.
Can I
Okay.
see the unseen? Sense the unseen, sorry.
Yeah, Sense the Unseen is free.
Okay.
So several things happen at once.
Okay.
You activate Mary, Sense the Unseen. Rachel, I would need a Resolve plus Auspex roll, please.
She has disappeared.
Oh,
She just did what the character did. Everybody use Auspex, see if we can find out where she is. She's hiding behind the chair, just like crouched, ready to pop her head over.
You activate Sense the Unseen. You don't seem to see anything that's hidden from normal vision.
Okay. She's gone. She's not here.
Unfortunate. Perhaps she coined on that it was a risk here. We should make our way outside, but keep an eye out. We don't want to be jumped. They did say that there was possible other masquerade breaches. She may be protecting someone, or someone may be protecting her.
It's like, okay, Dr. Party.
Particularly that dark room that's in the bottom floor. And yes, as I said, it's important to be down with the youth.
Oh, you're going to be down with the youth. Like, when you go to class tomorrow.
Of course, I'm everyone's favourite lecturer.
It's going to be all over
But
the
they don't, I was
TikTok.
going to say because they have no choice. Oh no, it's happening to cloud memory to anybody that's recognised me.
That's rather a lot of students you'd be.
No, but I'm meaning ones that recognise me. Like,
That's rather a lot of students.
damn it. It's if somebody
quit.
If somebody questions it, I'm just going to tell the board that, yes, I was trying to disturb this unauthorised party that was happening in the student accommodations.
So, Rachel, could you make me a resolve plus Auspex roll, please? I think you're still muted.
Sorry.
No worries.
Oh, specs, what the hell is that?
Yeah,
It's your
it's
power.
just take something that's got you've got 2 dots in, because this is what I was saying about rolling regular dice. The sheet isn't very good when it comes to.
Okay,
Right,
so it's
yeah, I
something
see.
with 2 dots, okay.
They should have wee dots next to the actual powers. That would solve it
Yes,
instantly.
but it doesn't work for doing the rolls.
What was the
That's weird.
second attribute on?
Resolve plus Auspex. So you have.
Right. Oh. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that bestial failure?
Yeah, let me
Yes.
check.
Oh no.
I was
This
doing
part just
great.
got
I
interesting.
was doing great, and all of a sudden it's like, F you.
I feel like I'm going to have to stand at the door going, cloud memory, cloud memory, cloud memory. As everybody
Everyone
runs
coming out,
out the
no, no,
building.
no.
Cloud memory, cloud memory.
You are Clan Malkavian, aren't you?
Yes, I believe I am.
Ah,
Yes.
I'm just looking for where the compulsions are.
Oh dear.
Right, what is the bane of Clan Malkavian? Okay, so you've suffered a bestial failure. So for the rest of this scene, you will suffer a 2 dice penalty to any actions, and let's increase your hunger by 1.
Working class hero
God
is
damn it.
panicking as soon as he found it.
This is me being generous. You've gotten hungrier.
It's
Beast
fair.
is just
I did
there's
roll
a
really
lot
bad.
there's a lot of food around here.
Uh-huh.
Don't
And
want the clots to hit the fan in the first
Just
session.
start getting guys, everything smells a bit, yummy.
Perhaps you should have a snack.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes.
I'm not sure I'll be able to stop though.
Okay, perhaps you shouldn't have a snack. Go to the limousine, get one of my blood packs now.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Maybe someone should come with me so I don't, accidentally, do something bad.
I'll go with her.
so are all of you leaving or are some of you staying?
I'm going to stay
Leave
back
yourself.
a wee bit. I'm going to start heading, but I'm going to stay back a wee bit because I don't know if they're going to get jumped, and I'd rather be able to, like, jump the
Run
ones.
away.
No, I mean jump the ones that are jumping yous.
Jump the jumpers.
Yeah, because.
Jump the jumpers, yes.
Hey.
Really jumpers.
I'm just going to start enjoying my night. I'll see how I'm leaving. I'm just going to slowly make my way with the doctor. Just hold back just in case, you
Okay.
I'm
so
going for a snack.
know.
So you all exit, and where did you park the limousine? Where was the limousine parked?
Right
Eh,
in front of the door.
I don't think I could park in front of the door because, like, it'll be having people park their cars, so it'll be slightly around the corner. Like, it will still be like oddly close, but it isn't right in front of the door.
Okay. As you exit the building and turn
Should
into
my
the
hunger be on 3?
your
should I
hunger
check
should be
now?
on 3, yeah.
Yeah.
As you exit the building and you go around the corner to into the alley where the limousine was parked, you feel the cool air of the San Francisco evening caressing your face. You can hear the party continuing above you, and there doesn't seem to be anyone in the street. Until, of course, a figure steps out from the shadows. He's dressed in a torn leather jacket and a black shirt printed with the front of a tuxedo, kind of a parody of the party you just left. He's got a fairly nondescript face, but his voice is rather hoarse, as if he gargles with rocks. And he turns, he's like, "So, Ulick's gonna tell me why you've been threatening Isabella?"
We didn't threaten her. We asked her a question. We actually asked if she was okay.
If
She
anything,
was
we
the
were
one.
being friendly.
Yeah, right.
He's not alone. He watches 2 other figures step out from the shadows. And they seem to be trying and failing to stealthily make their way behind you to kind of.
You guys realise we can see you, right?
Oh, 3 guys on 2 girls. Aw. We that much of a threat,
I came
really?
out with you.
3 guys on 2 girls. You mean 3 of us, 6 of you? Yeah, you know, this.
6.
Sorry, 5.
Oh, did we all come out together?
Oh, yeah.
We were all further back, remember? But I don't know if they
Yeah.
knew we were coming and they're waiting on us as
Oh
well.
yeah, they have.
They've
They
clocked
waited.
us. Right. Yeah. As soon as I hear 5, I'll just kind of like casually walk around the corner and be like,
No, they waited until you were all in.
all right. Right.
I'm just going to start counting and go, 6 of us? 1, 2, 3. Where's the 6th one?
He points at the driver of the limo, who is slumped unconscious in the driver's seat.
Do you know-
Come on, guys, that's
That
just
driver was the
rude.
soul of the party, man.
Yeah, that might be rude. You know what else is rude? Threatening my
Lots
girl.
of things.
Nobody
We
threatened
didn't
anyone.
threaten her. We asked if she
I mean,
was
you
okay.
Camarilla fuckers come down here, swinging your big fucking capes about, thinking you own the city just because.
Wait, who's
I do not own a cape. I will have
Who's
you
saying-
know.
How
Who
did
said
you
you
know?
Were you in my house?
Yeah, I'm just going to let Rachel and Sally take it for here because they're engaged with them. But I'm going to make my presence known. I'm just going to be eyeing them up. Do they look human?
my oar's still up, but I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, they definitely notice you, James.
How is asking someone if they're okay any way a threat?
Because you're fucking Camarilla.
I mean,
All you
shit.
Camarilla fucks do is threaten. Oh, follow the
Well, if we're
rules,
being
we'll
honest,
murder
you're
you.
threatening us right now.
No. You don't
Yes.
understand. You threatened my girl.
No, we didn't. Oh my god, you
I'm committed.
stupid.
I just
Are you?
look over at Clive and just go, ah, teenagers.
Fucking idiots. Jesus
I
Christ.
know, right?
Right, do you know what? We're done talking. And he just starts swinging.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's get
I'm
along with
gonna
this.
I'm gonna look at one of the guys trying to stealth behind the girls. And I'm gonna use mesmerize.
So multiple things will be happening at once. So we're gonna go down the list. So because this individual he's just came straight in swinging. Who's directly in front of him?
It would have been one of me or Sally.
Yeah, because I'm a bit more behind them, and then Scott's a bit further on.
I think it'd be you, Rachel, because you're desperate for food.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he goes in. So the way we'll do this, we'll do it 3 rounds and out. So basically, by the time we've got through the 3rd round, we'll kind of know where this is going. So he comes in. He just comes in with like this big, meaty haymaker towards yourself, Rachel. Oh, he has a thing.
You're right, he has a thing. He has a bad attitude.
He does have a bad attitude.
Yeah, you tell him, Murray.
He has a little thing. That's why he's so grumpy and protective.
He's got a little thing he doesn't know how to use.
Yeah, little tic tac.
So he's coming at you with an attack. Would you like to dodge, or are you going to?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it will be dexterity plus your dex. Yeah. So if you could roll dexterity plus athletics, he will roll his dice pool for his attack.
There isn't an athletics.
Sorry.
There is athletics.
Is
isn't
it's
there?
right at the top of the skills?
On the left.
Athletics. Wow, I feel stupid right now.
It's all right.
Did you say dex?
Dexterity plus athletics. Yeah.
Oh my days.
Oh wow. Oh, that's best. No, it's not a bestial failure because you got some successes. Unfortunately, you did not get enough successes. He comes in with his haymaker. He hits you right in the face. For it would be four superficial damage, but because you are a creature of the night, it is halved. So you take 2 points of superficial damage.
All I got was Rocky Horror Picture Show from that. Creature of the night. So.
Wait, did you say superficial? Is superficial just the crosses?
Yes, it's just a straight slash.
Yes, right, okay.
Okay. So he's got his first blow in. So we will take it in the order I have you all on my list here. So we'll start with Dr. Simon Hill. What are you doing?
I'm mesmerizing the ones that are trying. Sorry, one of the ones that are trying to jump Rachel and Sally from behind.
Okay, well, no, they're circling behind you.
All right, well, the ones that are circling behind me then.
They're circling all of you. Okay, you have a choice. There's a mean-looking woman with sunglasses and like an undercut, or there's a guy with, mid-length grey hair and a grey beard.
I'm going for the woman.
You're going for the woman. Is Mesmerizer rolling? Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so I will need a rouse check.
I failed.
Oops.
Failed.
I just had a lunch. Why am I still hungry?
Okay, so this is an opposed roll. It will be. Well, first of all, what is your command? What are you commanding them to do?
I'm going to command her to attack her friend. I'm going to like point to the guy.
It's not a thing she'd really be prepared to do. It needs to be something they would be.
Or does it need to be something that they would be willing to do? I'm just
Yeah,
going to.
yeah.
I'm going to
Flee the
just
room.
tell her to flee. Like that
Okay.
thought could possibly pop
Yeah,
into
go
her
on.
head.
Do we know if they're vampires or not?
That's why it's an opposed. I think they are vampires.
It is
Okay.
opposed, yes. You can see the fangs in their teeth, in their mouths.
Nom 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 nom.
Double vampires, fangs in their teeth.
I'm a big dum dum. Okay, so it will be
Dum gum.
the,
Dum dum one
the
gum gum.
roll will be
I haven't seen that film in forever.
it will be for mesmerize. I need you to roll manipulation plus dominate, and I will roll her dice.
I'll just do 4d10 because that's what it is because I can't roll the dominate.
We'll just pick something you've got dots equal to dominate in.
Hi, Sim. Hi, GM from the other vampire game.
Hey.
Hey, dude.
Oh damn! I only
Never
got one
said dude in my
success.
life. Don't know why I just said it.
Sorry, Scott.
Only one success.
Only one
San Francisco, it's fine.
success. Unfortunately, she got 2 successes. She
Oh
just
no!
she looks at you, she laughs.
Disgust.
No, I don't think so.
Unfortunate for you.
James Stewart, what are you doing?
I want to look at the bearded guy and just use dread stare, dread gaze.
Dread gaze.
Yes, see if I can intimidate him out anyway.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, I will need you to make a rouse check.
Rose. Suppose I roll that.
It should be underneath your hunger.
Just above disciplines.
Good.
Oops, it says.
Succeeded.
With one time I've actually wanted to be hungry.
No, that was a frenzy check you rolled, James.
Oh,
rouse
right.
check.
Okay. Oh.
You're just rolling 1d10, mate.
Six.
You can do it.
I got a 6.
You did, you got
Okay,
6, yeah.
you do not get hungry.
Cool.
Okay, and for your dread gaze, it requires you to make a charisma plus presence roll, opposed by this individual's dice pool. Rather a lot of dice I'm rolling here.
Dice for everybody, everywhere. Dice, dice, dice.
So presents plus charisma then. Where's presents?
It's how just pick something you've got, because it's a discipline. Just pick something that you have 3 dots in to roll alongside your charisma. You're rolling 7 dice total.
So that.
I see Simi is using your custom emojis that Fluffgar made.
So charisma as well, as you say?
Sorry,
Was it something charisma like?
it's your charisma plus your presence.
Oh, it's okay.
You also have awe activated, so
Yeah.
you'll add 2 dice to it. Sorry, 3 dice, because I believe you have 3 points in presence.
Yes.
So you're rolling 10 dice total.
Oof.
Okay.
Three up
So
to
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You got 3 successes,
yeah, 3.
not enough to beat his 6,
Oh no.
Oh.
unfortunately. So yeah, he just you pop you go like in Buffy when they go in vamp mode,
Mm-hmm.
they pop their fangs and all. You do that, and he just looks at you and he's like, cute. Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Calliope.
So Calliope is literally gonna go and be one with the knight. She's gonna stealth it into the shadows and maybe grab the nearest one to her and try and bite them.
Okay, so you're going to try and we'll say the guy that's just punched Annabelle is the closest to you. You're going to try and take a bite out of him. So it would be strength plus brawl. But it's a cold shot, so you'll have -2 to that.
Understand.
So you're rolling 1 dice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus my hunger dice.
That you're rolling your hunger dice.
Okay. 0 successes. Fuck.
0 successes.
This is going well.
Yeah.
Very well.
He's going to try and dodge out of the way with his lots of dice.
I'd laugh if you get none.
You know what? I would laugh as well. But no, he got successes. So yeah, you swing in, but he's a bit too deft. Next up is Annabelle.
Okay, so
Yeah, can we use
after I get hit in
willpower
the
to re-roll?
Not hunger dice. You can use so willpower allows you to you can take a point of superficial willpower damage to re-roll up to 3 dice that aren't your hunger dice.
Okay. I can't do anything. That was my hunger dice.
So what is Annabelle doing?
she's just gonna stare at him and she's just gonna lunge at him and try and gouge his eyes out.
Okay, so so yeah, it would be strength plus brawl.
Somebody's just got a block because raid. Well, not block, but
no.
Blocker timeout.
time out for using too
Tim,
many
you got
symbols.
told off.
Oh no!
It thought it was a spam bot.
Well, you actually done something, Rachel. Well done.
2 successes. More than 2 successes. So
Oh.
you swing in and he swoops out of the way. And now it is Ava to go. What is Ava doing?
Marie, save us.
Yeah, right.
I'm just gonna be like, no, pulling out my sleeves and like I'm gonna go in for a punch.
Well, hail our Lord and Saviour.
Silence in the library.
Who are you going in for a punch against?
Whoever I'm nearest to.
Okay, so you're quite close to the back, so you've got a choice between the guy with the grey hair and the grey beard, or
Oh,
the
Grey Boy's
guy
getting it
with
then.
Grey Boy's getting it.
Aye.
Okay, you're swinging for Grey Boy, so that
Yeah.
would be strength plus brawl.
Okay.
And I will roll for him. So he got not actually
Ooh.
a lot of dice to go.
I got 3 successes, but it also says failure below it, so I'm not sure what that's about.
It's because you got a bestial failure.
Okay, yeah, you rolled
It's
a 1 on your
basically a
dice,
natural
but
one.
Ah, okay. Right.
that doesn't matter because you rolled successes.
Okay.
Bestial failures only happen if you don't roll any successes in your dice. You
Ah,
roll
okay.
3 successes. He rolled 2. So you got 1 more. So he does take a hit. He looks kind of annoyed.
Pump him right in the chops.
So now it goes round to I'll skip over the guy that swung first because otherwise it wouldn't be fair. So it's the girl with the sunglasses and the undercut. I believe. Okay. Things will happen.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't die. It's
Um,
only the
Where
first
are my
go.
plans when I need them?
Okay, she passed her rouse check. She does not get hungrier. And she's going to make a swing for Dr. Hill.
Oh.
She's going to come in with her fists. What would Dr. Hill like to do in response?
Grandpa.
Dr. Hill will try and dodge, I suppose. I was going to try and talk, but I don't think I have time to do that. I'm going to dodge with my terrible, 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 terrible combat skills.
Okay, if you're dodging out of the way, it is dexterity plus athletics.
You can do it.
Are you sure about that?
No! The dice are hating us tonight.
Believe in yourself. No one else will.
I got a messy critical.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
What options are best?
Interesting.
Yeah, there's nothing really appropriate, so it'll just be a normal fail. But he did roll 1. Yeah, it still counts as a success. So she comes in. She got 3 successes. Which normally would be 3 superficial damage. However, she used the thing.
Used a thing.
She used the thing.
Was it the tic tac?
5. Oh. Yeah. Once it's all half down and stuff for you, take 3 points of superficial damage to your health track.
Mm-hmm.
She hits like she hit like a truck.
Yeah, it was why I tried to get her out of the combat. I was like, yeah, she's got to hit hard.
Yeah. So, Jim, the individual, the grey hair that you tried to intimidate by vamping out on him,
Rawr.
he stops,
Put him up.
stands where he is, and want to check does it need a roll? Yes, it does.
Why are your rolls so much better than our rolls?
It's
So
one.
I'm rolling more dice.
I was going to say he could be rolling well, or we could be fighting some higher up vampires.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
I all that.
in response to you going rah at him, he just holds up his hands, and you watch as his fingernails extend
Oh my
into
god.
razor sharp talons.
I think he
What
passed
is
his
it? The
intimidate.
embodiment of Meg.
I think you need to sort of cut your nails.
And
Nails a little bit.
they extend into the razor sharp talons, and he just looks at you and says, "Okay, Lick, now it's a party."
No, the party's in there.
Oh,
Should we go
so
back in?
chewy.
So, with that, we will go back to the top of the round for round 2. So, Dr. Hill.
Realizing that these guys are actually pretty tough and aren't humans, I'm going to kind of like spit out some blood, and they'll be like, "Can't we talk about this?"
Yeah, you had your chance.
Then I'm just going to run. Guys, retreat! Like he'll literally shout that and run.
You're doing a runner.
Yeah, but I shout, "Guys, retreat!" as I'm doing it. Like I want them to know we aren't winning this.
Okay, well, you start running, and you start running away, and the woman with the sunglasses, as you're running, she just launches herself into the air
Oh
and
no!
goes right over your head and lands in front of you. Where do you
She
think
did
you're going?
soaring leap.
Hey, I wanted to talk. I don't like violence.
Nah, this isn't how it works. Get back in there. So, James, what are you doing?
Well, is there anything I can use to anything that I can round actually hit him in the head with, like a bar or something?
Yeah, you're in an alleyway. You
Mm.
can use an action to try and rip a steel bar off the fire escape.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, let's call it. Let's call it strength plus athletics to tear the bar off the. Just to tear this big chunk of metal off of
Okay.
the thing, the fire escape.
Any extra dice?
No extra dice.
Yes. 2 successes.
2 successes. Yeah,
Mm.
that is enough. You grab the one of the railings of the fire escape and you pull. Fortunately, it's rusted enough that it just comes straight off, and you hold it up ready to swing.
Mhm. 1 bada 2 bada.
Okay, Calliope.
So Calliope at this point is literally going to stealth into the shadows and just disappear.
Okay, you're gonna try and disappear into the shadows.
Yep. She's 15. She doesn't know what's going on. She's just wanting to hide.
But you look 15.
I'm only
So
17.
technically 20.
Okay, let's call it. Do you have
Stealth.
anything with it? Yeah, let's call it Dex plus Stealth.
Okay. Two successes, possible steal fail. But
Uh,
2 6s, a 5, 2 3s, and 1.
2, we'll call 2 enough. You find a darkened shadow behind some trash cans and you cower behind it. You're like, oh no, I'm a bit in over my head here. What is going on?
Mommy, help!
I'm coming.
Next up, well, it is Annabelle next up. What are you? What would
I
you
am
like to
going
do?
to. I'm going to. I'm going to run in the opposite direction of the way Scott's character was running and just see what happens. I'm going to
Okay.
try and distract some of them.
Okay, yeah. Well, just say you start running. So now we move on to Ava.
Are we really in this bad that we can't possibly win this?
I don't know. I'm just trying to
I
distract them.
think we could win. Nobody else is leaving this.
I'm not leaving. I'm distracting. There's
I'm
a
gonna
difference.
keep punching if
Where's-
there's if
where's-
that's all. That's what I'm gonna do.
My character did shout to you to run.
So,
He could get screwed there by this, but you might still get it.
Sorry, who are you? Are you swinging once again at Greyface?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's brawl strength, is it?
Yep.
Uh, 2 successes.
3 successes.
Oh, 3. Okay.
I rolled 3
Yeah, yeah.
successes.
Yeah,
so, you're a little bit distracted by the fact that he's just went Wolverine.
So someone's just shouted "run," and I've gone what?
What?
Pump.
Okay, I think I think the writing's on the wall and we can see how this fight's going. It's not going too well for you. So we will just say that they beat you up, knock you unconscious, and you come to. You wake up in an empty apartment. The sound of thumping music can be heard from upstairs. The individual that first stepped out of the shadows and threatened you with the tuxedo t-shirt pokes you in the chest, Dr. Hill. And he's like, yeah, maybe that'll teach you sick fucks to stay away from a girl. Yeah, not so powerful when you don't have an anonymous text number to hide behind. Yeah, why you been stalking her? Were you just trying to get to me?
What are you on about? We were just asked to look into something. Well, it was
What?
apparently a masquerade breach. They just wanted us to look into it. Gave us a picture. Told us where she was.
I gave you. Of course. What you been doing sending her those messages?
We haven't been sending any messages. I have literally not clapped eyes on her. Everyone
He doesn't own a phone.
Look, I pull out my little Nokia. It's like you can check my messages. I've not messaged her.
Yeah, because it's been getting sent from an anonymous number. You've been using one of those fucking.
What's an anonymous number?
I'm not talking to you anymore. Turns around to James. He's like, you're the sick fuck that's been sending the messages, aren't you? Hey, wait, aren't you the hurdy-gurdy guy?
I am the hurdy-gurdy guy, aye. Yeah.
You're
Dead.
you're Benedict's child, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Fucking Benedict. Jesus.
I know, right? You're an awesome guy, isn't he?
Nah, he's a dick. Like all fucking Camarilla. You're Camarilla too, aren't you?
No. Who said I was a Camarilla?
Who else would fucking send people around to threaten someone?
Oh my
God.
god.
Hold on a minute. I haven't really threatened anyone. I just
Wouldn't the
came here for
Sabat
a
do
good
that?
night and we're just sitting there chilling. Some people say that I'm dead, which is quite hilarious. And then I leave.
Yeah,
and then you jump.
You didn't cover up your death.
What do you mean I didn't cover up my death?
You fucking idiot. Cover up your death, man. Otherwise people like, hey, aren't you dead?
Well,
like
I'm clearly
Vampire
not.
101.
I prop myself up. He's got a point, you know.
How was I supposed to cover
James.
that up, really?
Jeez.
Tell me, how was
Also,
I
not
supposed to
cool,
cover
man.
that up?
But so you you guys haven't been sending those messages?
Of course not.
I'd be sending messages to
okay?
know about it.
Yeah,
Ah,
do
Hello,
you
you
need
two.
some help, maybe?
wait, So
No,
you
no,
are,
that's threatening. You can't say things like that to him. That's
Oh,
a
I'm
threatening
so sorry.
response.
you
Yeah, I'm
shut
so
up.
sorry.
You,
I did
you
not
just,
mean to threaten you right there.
somebody tell the little girl to shut up.
No.
Hello,
Don't say that to
No.
her face.
She's
You've got
not
the
even-
I
email.
will turn round and mesmerise.
You're mesmerising me.
yes.
Hey, what you doing?
The way you've been rolling your rouse checks, Scott, and you really want to risk this?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, I did
Thanks for that
clear it. I'll just
mesmerising.
go up to 3, which means I'll need a snacky snack on my way home.
Just-
No,
do I still need a snacky snack?
I'll just kind of like
You
look
still
at it.
need a snack. You're still hungry.
I
And
thought so.
Quick comment. I'll kind of throw my keys to him and I'll be like, should probably get her a blood bag soon.
yeah, no, I'm not your fucking babysitter. You can sort that
I'm
out yourself.
hungry.
So like, you guys aren't the ones that would send those messages.
No, we've been
No,
trying to
really.
tell you
We've
that the
been
whole
offering our
time.
help.
Ah man, I feel like I feel so bad. All right. Well, okay.
Wow.
Really sorry for kicking the shit out of you.
Thanks.
You look
Really
very
so-
sorry.
My bad.
So
I'm
wait,
doing.
do we get any compensation for this then?
Yeah, you can get me a
Yeah,
drink,
you get to
please.
keep your face on your skull.
I mean, I was kind of hoping to enjoy the rest of the part and get sort of a little bit of feast going.
Shut up. I'm not talking to you anymore.
You
So
don't want to
By
talk
the
to
way,
anyone.
what's your name, Mr. Person?
I just told you I'm Duke.
Duke. Or Duck or
No.
Duke?
Duke.
Duke.
You know, like
As in the Dukes of Hazzard. Duke.
yeah, I was gonna say Duke Nukem, but you know, whatever.
Sorry.
Is you that? Wait. Is you that guy that goes about with that car with the Confederate flag on top of it, like that old TV show called Dukes of Hazzard or something?
Oh,
Who
I
used that?
loved
Yeah,
that
that's
show
it.
when I was a kid.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Oh, that's such an old film. Ooh,
Who turned
grandpa.
grandpa?
I don't know, the fucking dinosaurs.
Oh, come on,
Whatever.
let's go hard
So,
jumps in that one.
So, right, fucking Isabella, you know, she's my ghoul. You know, I turned her into a ghoul because you know I need someone a bit more tech savvy and stuff. You know that kind of thing. She's good to have around.
What girl are we talking about?
Isabella,
That's what
Isabella.
we're looking
The
for.
lady that was
To
supposed
be
to help.
fair, we were
Cool.
told there was a masquerade
Help.
breach, wasn't it? Like,
Mm, mm.
it
Yeah,
was.
like
I-
some fuckers,
Alright.
some sick fuck has been
Yeah.
sending her messages. I thought it was you guys because you know you're.
That's
camera
what
I
we're here
think
for.
they've been
To
trying to make
find
it.
out.
What's
Didn't
the
we
message
get
he
something
said?
to do with that? We were told to investigate the text messages as well.
How
Yeah,
do we know it's not you doing this?
why would I be threatening my own girl?
Why not?
Because it's
Can
fucking stupid.
can we see the
I
messages?
don't know if you're not stupid or not.
Sorry, Mary.
Can we see the messages, please?
I have a
Joke.
feeling
Is that
they're
not
going
the
to
photos
match.
that we got?
Well, I'm going to imagine that that's what they're going to match.
Yeah.
Mm.
The messages. I don't have Isabella's.
Give us an idea of some of the things that they were saying.
You know, calling her fucking murderer, bloodsucker, all that fucking stupid shit.
Ah,
Is it not true?
they tried to. That's what we were getting told she was saying. Or
Was there
someone
any death
close to her.
threats?
Of course, there were fucking death threats.
What
It's-
specific words were used?
It's at this point that you hear chirping from one of Duke's pockets, a bit crushed version of "I Left My Heart in San Francisco." It's his phone. He takes out his
Okay.
pocket, takes a look at the screen, answers it, just kind of steps away from where you're currently sitting. You hear him another one.
Can I use my heightened senses to hear what they're saying?
That is a very good question. You can activate your heightened senses.
Yeah.
Can I also
Mhm.
do the same thing?
You can also do the same thing if you have heightened senses.
Yes, I do.
I do not have heightened senses, so I cannot
do
do
not.
the same thing.
So, you make out the you normally you would only be able to hear one side of the conversation. However, through your heightened senses, you can hear both sides of the conversation.
This is why I did heightened senses.
You hear Isabella, whose voice you do recognize it, Rachel. Telling Duke that the people she got another message saying that they want her to bring her master to warehouse 17 in the Bayview Industrial Park. And Duke turns around. Duke replies, "No, like it's fine. You stay where you are. It's safe there. I'll go take care of this problem." And he hangs up, turns back round, walks back over to where you are. He looks a bit sheepish and he's like, "Look, I'd love to stay and keep chatting, but this problem just became
Yeah, we're
kind
House
of-
17. We know. It's okay.
I'm just going to slowly look at Isabella and say,
Isabella is not there.
no, I'm not talking about Isabella, I'm talking about Rachel's character. And just sort of look and say,
Annabelle.
shh. Annabelle will go, shh. Perhaps I'm going to look back at Jake, so perhaps we can be of assistance.
Did you
No,
just shush
Abigail.
Dr. Abigail?
Annabelle.
To be fair, we
Uh.
have been set off on the wrong foot. I would rather a more friendly relationship with you. So
Yeah.
perhaps if we help with this issue, then bygones be bygones.
Yeah, whatever. You guys can tag along if you want. I don't care.
Okay,
Oh.
fair enough.
Let's go.
Maybe we don't want to
Yeah.
anymore. I'm joking,
Yeah,
joking.
you know, apparently you know where it is, where you're going, so I don't need to tell you fucking diddly squat. I'll see you there.
Where can I find a snack?
In my limo.
That is a you problem, Rachel.
Or you could go
So-
upstairs if you want a live one.
I'm going to go to.
So, as he
I'm going to go to Jake and say, wait,
oh,
where
he's
is this
gone.
place?
He is gone.
Oh, damn.
He has walked out. He has taken his two fellows with him, and
I'm off to the limo.
I'm going
With-
to
with
turn
the-
to
with the
Rachel's
time
character.
in mind, and at the point we are in the story, I feel like this would be an excellent place to pause our vampire story.
Okay.
So, you get to plan for next time what you're going to do next time.
Where are we
Um,
going with Duke?
Warehouse 17. He's going to meet you there. I will say, so you can have a think about this over the next 2 weeks before we play again. You will have enough time to do one thing
Oh.
in preparation for going to the warehouse. Because
Deal.
it is on it's on the other side of town. It's a fair, reasonable distance.
You can feed.
Yep.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
what I'm
maybe
doing.
Try and
Thank you,
do other
Working
things.
Class Hero, for the bit.
And move up and get extra points, XP, and like make our characters better. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So for this session, you get your mandatory 1 XP for showing up,
Yes.
and for the fantastic role playing on everyone's part, I will give you 1 more XP. And
Thanks.
because I feel bad for beating you up, I'll give you a 3rd XP.
Yes.
Yay.
GM's discretion, I'll put that down as.
How did everyone find that?
That
It was very
awesome.
good.
I like
How
it.
much XP did we get?
3 in total.
I've
3
decided
total.
that my
Thank you.
character's useless. But it'll be
Yeah,
fine.
same.
Your character's not been useless.
It's not been useless. It's just
We were fighting somebody that was far tougher than us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Our fighting skills are horrendous.
Yeah. That's why do you think I tried to run or talk?
None
will
of us are like
I
good at
will
fighting
point
that
out
way.
that I toned down how
Oh.
tough the people you fought against were.
Mhm.
Well, shit.
As soon as I heard the 3 damage roll or 3 successes, I was like, oh no, these guys are built to fight.
Yeah, it was as soon as I saw that as soon as I realised no one had any combat skills, I'm like, right, I'm gonna have to dial these guys down a bit.
I was even debating playing a combat guy this time, but I was just like, nah.
I think I did the same last time. I think I didn't get combat and then I regretted it.
Oh. Thank you all, my players, for coming and playing and enjoying yourself. And thank you to our audience for coming and having fun, making fun of us playing. You've
Yep.
been a,
It's
you've
always
been a
better when
lovely
the audience is
audience.
involved.
So we're going to go into the mandatory end of stream plugging things phase. Mary, do you have anything you would like to plug?
Yes, I draw things and make emotes and stuff like that. If you would like a character or like an emote done.
Yay!
It's the good stuff. Scott, is there anything you would like to plug?
I would just like to plug the follow and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. We've got lots of do's of things. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And thank you for coming and watching us. Our other players that came to watch, and some friends.
Rachel, is there anything you would like to plug?
Yes, follow Sanity Check Gaming on every single platform you can think of. We probably have it. We have Mutant on Mondays. Tuesdays is our D&D. So you must come watch them because we are amazing. And there is other people playing D&D as well.
They're no amazing though.
Sally?
And we have
Oh.
2 fabulous other DMs who
would you
are
like
both
to-
in the chat, I believe. We have our
Yes, they
Lee
are flooding the chat.
McGuan and our Working Class Hero are our DMs. So shout out to those 2.
Would you like to plug anything, Sally?
Yes. So I'm with another group called Glasgow by Night, and they do a different vampire game, and it's really cool. And should be releasing it, I think, at the end of September on YouTube. And go give the little mini-sodes and things a listen because they're really funny and really cool and really good to watch.
What about you, James? Do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, I'm going to firstly plug what Mary was saying about her artwork, and you should all go and get it, or else I will come and find you and make you go and get it.
He's going to come up to your
Great.
house and play the hurdy-gurdy until you buy art from her.
Yeah, I will go to your front garden. I'll put a sign up saying, "Pay Mary or I play." I also want to plug our other games on Mondays and Tuesdays, D&D and Newton, but D&D's better because Ronan's in it, and Ronan's just awesome, and he really hated Milgram, so yeah. And also, if you'd like some spooky
Oh.
things, come and enjoy an investigation with Unlocked Paranormal, who are run by 2 of my good friends, and I'm on the team as well.
Well, I love both games equally. I think you'll only an apology or some bad's going to happen.
Sure you do.
Mutant and D&D are amazing.
As for myself, obviously I'm going to promote the other games that people who aren't me play on this channel. Come give them a watch at some time. And this weekend, I will be down in Manchester on Saturday for the Vampire the Masquerade Rivals Prince of the City event being held at Fanboy 3 in Manchester. So I need all the luck for that.
Good luck.
You'll define it.
Sends you all the luck.
You got
I-
this.
We're making it a weekend, and I can also, and for anyone who will be going to Acme Comic Con at the end of the month in Glasgow, I will also be there running demo games of Vampire the Masquerade Rivals. I should be there all weekend.
Nice.
Why is my name Dr. Abigail when her name's Annabelle?
Yeah,
You said Abigail.
You
You
did say
said
Abigail at the start.
You did.
And then when you said Annabelle during the game, I was like, I should fix that, but maybe it's like, is it supposed to be like a play on it because she's a Malkavian? Was it Annabelle Abigail or something like that?
Did I actually say Abigail?
And
Yeah.
I
yeah,
heard it was, but I'm not sure.
you
I wanna
definitely
say
said
Annabelle.
Abigail at the
Also-
start. I even
also
asked how it was spelled.
Also, Scott doesn't hear too well because they spelled Sally's name Calliope with an
Yeah.
I.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh God.
But yeah, are we going to raid anyone?
Yeah, I
we always
normally
do.
say bye to the stream, mute all of our
Oh, yeah.
mics, and switch to endings, so they give me time to
Whatever.
find one.
Do the thing. We'll just
Okay.
keep talking
Oh.
until everyone gets bored and goes away.
Bye.
Bye.